My name's Rod Whitson. I'm an EOS expert implementer in Oklahoma City. And I want to talk to you a bit about VisionSpark today. So throughout my career, I've always had really good experience with executive recruiting firms at the leadership team level. So as I started working with my clients, one of the things I noticed pretty consistently is they needed help finding integrators. And so I was looking for a firm that really did a good job, really understood the EOS process, really understood the EOS models, how all the things work, but more importantly, they understood the critical role of the integrator and they knew how to find one. So one of the things I've experienced with VisionSpark that's a differentiator is they really take the time to understand the client. They take time to understand the culture, they take time to understand the position, the opportunity, and all that. So when they go out and search, they really have a good story and a good product to sell. So they do the upfront work to make sure they understand what the company really needs, and then they go out and look for that. A lot of times executive search firms, to me, it seems like that they just go out with an assumption about what the company needs, an assumption about the position, and they don't wind up with really good candidates. The key to executive search is doing the homework up front with the company, and VisionSpark does an amazing job with that. One of the things that I think that's really, really cool about VisionSpark is they have a well into high 90% of getting the right person. So making sure that they have the right candidate. And they also have in this same vein, high 90 percentile in first year retention where those people stay. So not only do they do a good job of finding the right person, the people stay. I have no qualms recommending VisionSpark when the client needs an integrator or a leadership team seat. I know they're going to do a good job. I know they're going to represent me well. They're going to keep me posted in terms of what's going on to the extent I want. So I have no challenges handing off my clients to VisionSpark. I know they're going to handle them well. And the client, and most importantly, the client's going to tell me thank you at the end of the process for introducing VisionSpark and letting VisionSpark do the work with them. In terms of the impact that VisionSpark has had with my clients is they don't miss on the hires. And what happens is the integrators stick, they get in there and they do an amazing job. And the reason why is because VisionSpark did such a good job understanding what the company needed up front. They hired the person, they put them in, and it worked. So when I think about using VisionSpark, I think about two things. One is it de-risks hiring an integrator. So the worst thing that can happen to a company is they hire an integrator and they don't stick and it doesn't work. That is not a good outcome. So VisionSpark de-risks that. They greatly increase the odds that somebody's going to come in and be a successful leadership team member, but a lot of times the integrator, and the person's going to stick and it's going to work. The other thing that VisionSpark does is they speed the process up. So it's kind of a slow down to speed up deal. At first it looks like it's going to take a little bit longer, but actually they speed things up and get the integrator, the leadership team member in much faster. And they stick and they have a high impact and they don't have turnover. They do a good job on searches and the people stay and they have really big impact.